Hi guys, my name's Seb Tudor, I'm the man on the Silver Mountain, and welcome back to Paladins. Now, last week we took a look at Strix, the new sniper up here, and I said that we'd probably take a look at Kinessa next, considering I've not done a video on her. I've not really looked at her all that much in recent times, but she's the other rifle-based sniper, and as a result, you know, with the scope and so on, comparing how she is, where she's got a kind of charge shot, kind of beam sniper, kind of Widowmaker-esque kind of mechanic to her here, then, you know, seeing that comparison between the much more kind of instant stealth and shoot of Strix with the way that Kinessa works, you know, just to kind of go, okay, I like this one more than, or that one more than this one, but not only does this one still arguably have a place, but also it's kind of there for a maybe slightly different reason. Whilst Strix is potentially supposed to stealth, move in, find a spot and fire, Kinessa is very much about finding her spot, setting up her nest and then staying there. And as a result, I wanted to go through her with us today. So let's take a look at her skills first. Obviously, she's got her big, straightforward sniper rifle shot. She's got her sniper mode, which is of course just pulling up the scope and dealing a little bit of extra damage. She's got her transporter, which allows her to kind of teleport into different locations so that she can, you know, get that vantage point, find that nest without necessarily having to run all the way around the map. Her oppressor mines, whereby she can drop a couple of these and they kind of slow enemies and do a tiny amount of damage. But, you know, as a result, they're kind of useful. But we also, if someone's affected by them, then we get some extra damage. And then she's got Headhunter, which is not necessarily... it's not really an instant kind of or aimbot type thing, but what it does do is gives us basically infinite ammo, and it allows us to deal an extra 50% damage regardless of what's really going on. As long as we're, well, the upper half of the enemy character. So basically, if you shoot them in the chest or the head, then it continues to do the extra 50% damage, which is nice. So let's jump into the shooting range and take a look at how she plays, kind of her ranges and specifics and things like that.
I like that hat.
Because the thing that because she was one of the first characters that I played in Paladins. And one of the things that stood out, I didn't go through her legendary cards. We'll go through those in a second. But one of the first things that I did with Kinessa was find that I didn't necessarily know kind of the arc for her oppressor mines, and so knowing where they would go and where they'd land and whether or not they'd be effective took a little time just to work out. Where is she? There she is. Okay, so we 50% increased damage with headshots, which, you know, means that then with this and her ultimate, potentially you can stack those up if you're getting consistent headshots. This is usually the one that I take, yeah, especially if I'm working with people that I know, where I feel I can probably get a kind of decent set of shots off and I can be well defended. This one, hitting a fully charged shot will cause your next fully charged shot within 7 seconds to deal 30% more damage. This one, it's a bit too... like, I can see it being very effective, and I understand that an awful lot of people take it, but at the same time, you've got that like limited period again, and like I feel like it has an awful lot more wastage around it, which doesn't sit so well with me personally. And then the multiple oppressor mines can now affect the same target and now add to an additional slow. Now, I've taken this one before and I found it quite useful, especially when I'm trying to, when I'm on a more aggressive team, like slowing a group of enemies down by hiding these in bushes and having them on either side so that it pincers them and slows them down, and then having something like a ruckus just plow through the lot of them. You know, this one can be very useful, but I'll take this one for the moment. So in the build that I have for her, hitting an enemy with a fully charged shot heals me, reduce time that it takes to actually drop in and out of scope by 75%, increase your movement speed while scoped by 75%, because otherwise, like sidestepping and stuff like that can be a bit of a pain in the ass if you're trying to pop in and pop out. After standing still for 1 second, regenerate 50 health each second. That one was just a nice one in my view, because it was a case of like, right, well, I'm stood on the spot in place. I'm a sniper that's very much supposed to sit here and kind of quite happily just develop my sniper spot until the objective moves or until we move forward, in which case then I can find another spot. But this was helpful, and then the cooldown on oppressor mines just reduced a little bit, just to give me a little bit of extra help when it comes to it. So like from here we've got our carbine, but it really doesn't do an awful lot. But then if we
Here the story begins as the prime blood has been spilled.
So I feel like there's more of a HUD with Kinessa for taking these shots. Like it gives that kind of tunnel between the like multiple circles on her reticle here in sniper mode. You know, it gives you that little bit of extra to kind of tag people with, I feel. But obviously the effective range of the carbine is much closer. This is for kind of like hammering on a point when you're not entirely sure, but it still does a fair amount of damage. But then of course if we just drop a mine there, then it does even more damage by default because of the extra damage bonus that we get from that. But either way, that's fairly straightforward. Let's go and take a look at her oppressor mines against Pip here. Pip and Pip running back and forwards. There we go. So we can slow them down. It doesn't slow them down a huge amount, but as said, that's where maybe this is just a little added bonus for just making the shots a little easier. I know that those still weren't headshots, but still. And so again, it's kind of just a little helpful, just a little useful to slow people down, but also I find it's more of an advantage for other people, or if I'm going into skirmish more, which again, then maybe I'd take, if it's a more skirmishy map, one that doesn't have as many kind of lines of sight for a sniper as easily, then, you know, coming in and getting hold of the other oppressor mine cards so that they can slow them down, slow enemies down more by another 20% if you've got a couple of them affecting them. So let's take a look at the ultimate, because, you know, you can just... Unfortunately, it ran out. But hey, you can hammer shots, even the sniper shots there. You can just hammer away and take people out quite happily, and it makes the carbine much more effective. So it's one of those things to pop in when you're maybe going in to kind of help on the point, as much as Kinessas don't necessarily do that. But yeah, there we go. So it allows quite a big jump. I remember to begin with, one of the first times that I played this character, it was kind of bugged, so she couldn't throw it up particularly far, and it had a very shallow arc. So instead of going like throwing it up in the air and it taking me all the way over here, it would skitter along the ground and barely teleport me anywhere. But as a result, you know, it's a fairly, again, she's a fairly basic character. She's fairly straightforward, but still quite effective, especially when you can pick people off with headshots, especially fully charged ones.
Seriously? Only
but
odds. Can't do 14 in a row? We don't congratulate you for even things.
Again, we'll jump into a bot match in a second. The one issue that I find with Kinessa is to an extent, it's like with Strix, it was very much a case of I pop in, take the shot, pop out. And that's why I lowered the amount of time it takes for me to go in and out of this, so that I can be both situationally aware, but also it's like trying to take those kind of charged shots when people are running around. Sometimes you end up just sat there and watching, and then someone shoots you in the back of the head. You know, same goes for pretty much any sniper that's supposed to be kind of more nest focused. You know, the sniper in Team Fortress 2 has it as well. Same problem. But let's just get 20 kills just to be neat and tidy. There we go. But we'll jump back out to the lobby here, and we will go and jump into a bot match. Training Siege. Okay, so we want to try again. Want to make sure that we get Kinessa here, because she is fairly kind of well used an awful lot of the time. So be sod's law, it's that one time that we jump into one of these and I haven't been able to get hold of the character, because Kinessa is very popular for various reasons. If we even actually get into a game at all. No? Okay. Let's try again, shall we? Game? Okay. Being a bit buggy today. There we go. Are we going to get a healer? Is gold portrait dude over there going to give us a healer? Probably not, in which case we're going to be a very aggressive team. Yeah, we're just going to be a very aggressive team. This might not go well, guys. This might not go well at all. But,
oh yeah, put the hat on. Put the hat on, it's great.
It's fine. Like Frozen Guard, I quite like this map. A couple of quite nice lines of sight. Maybe not necessarily raised positions so much, but, you know, nice little kind of galleries to shoot. So,
yeah, right about now.
Here's hoping that this is my first game of the day, so here's hoping that I can actually shoot straight. But let's see. So who are we? We've got Makoa, who has a shield, but it's not as potent as just him with a lot of health, run up and punching you in the face. So what we'll do is we'll look to take anti-healing, because that pip is actually going to heal.
Man or woman, young or old,
now, do we take the oppressor mines, or do we... I think we're going to take the oppressor mines, actually, for this one, just because we're really aggressive. And then I'll start off by taking... Or will I? No, let's take Cauterize first, because we want to slow down the healing on the enemy team there. Boop. Okay.
Over the spawn doors right now.
Which way are we going? We're going that way. That's all cool. Can't remember what my emote is. Oh, just the default one. Why have I got a glowy face? Something seems to have broken with Kinessa's face.
5, 4.
Because I don't have any of the skins that would suggest that that would be a thing, so her face just seems to have broken for the moment, but we're sat behind her, so that's all well and good. Nope, come back.
Here the story begins.
Nope.
As the prime blood has been
Little better.
spilled. 2 kills at the same time.
Ah, missed it.
I'll just leave this here.
Where is he? Where? Well, we'll hit Cassie because
My hands are shaking and I'm still shooting.
please tell me that Lex didn't get around behind me.
Do you know who you're messing with?
Oh, he's tackling Buck, so that's fine. Where did? There you go. Please tell me that Lex... Nope, he didn't get got. That's fine. We'll...
Wicked, bub.
Actually got someone pushing the cart for a change. That's nice. Very nice. Oh, no, missed him. Because he's stuck? No, he's not stuck. He's just... No, don't kill me, asshole. No.
I'm not splitting the reward.
No. Good hook, Makoa. Ow. Okay, so do we want to take... well, we'll take on kill, and then... Do we want more of her oppressor mines faster? Because they were running into them, but not before they were recharging. So I think we're going to take some more ult, and then we'll just take the damage, because Makoa was trying to shoot us in the face. So we'll go with that. Has my face fixed? No, my face hasn't fixed. Why? I don't know what's going on, guys.
Good luck.
Enjoy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's go. Hopefully we'll get to the point again first so we can pick them off as they... Yeah. There you go. Oh no, missed a bit.
It's not my fault.
Missing the...
Do you know who you're messing with?
There we go. That wasn't quite as successful as the last time, but we didn't die. Which is good. Am I still... Yeah. It's fine. As long as they come around... Oh, I've missed it.
You wanted the hard way.
1, 2. Lex is going that way.
No one escapes the law. I am the juggernaut.
Stick that over there just in case anyone comes around that corner. No, that's our friend. Oh, no, missed him.
Let's make this interesting.
Right wicked, bub. Time's
Take,
ticking.
oh crap.
I'll remember
Damn it.
this.
I thought we teleported away enough, but apparently not. Okay, let's bring up that because we need to stop that hit from being quite as helpful to his team as he is at the moment. There you go.
It's fleeting.
Is that all you got?
2 kills at the
There
same
you go.
time.
I'm not splitting the reward.
It's cool. Oh,
I have judged this world.
there you go. Now let's stick those in here to get the damage bonus and the suppression on him. Don't kill me. There we go. Ah, there we go.
Shot.
I had a feeling I was overextending, but
30 seconds remaining.
such is life.
Kick the tires, light the fires.
Get over there and ult the point. If we haven't won it by then. I mean, we're right there.
15 seconds remaining.
So
10, 9,
No one
8,
escapes the law.
enemy killing streaks. 5, 4, 3, 2,
go down.
1.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Overtime, hurry your butt up.
I'll remember
Damn it.
this.
But
Another win.
there we go.
I'm not surprised.
We got the clearance we needed for it to get in, and we got the play of the game. Which one was this? I think this was probably the first one, wasn't it? Oh no, it wasn't.
Do you know who you're messing with?
Oh, it was only the double kill. Okay, fair enough. But let's see how we did, shall we? Got the best damage. But let's see what else we got, because that doesn't necessarily mean anything. 3 gold, top. Yeah, okay, we didn't do badly. Didn't do badly at all. We got second. See, that's how you play Kinessa. Second highest on the objective time. It's the way to go. But okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. I don't know which hero I'm going to do next, so either drop your suggestions down in the comments, or otherwise, you know, I'll find one. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the video tomorrow. Take care. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then please drop us a like, share this video, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the video tomorrow. Take care.